everyone! So today I have another video, and as you can tell by the title, it's kind of like a video about me going into sophomore year of college and just basically what I've learned my freshman year. And this is kind of for those of you who are just about to start their freshman year in college, and just some advice and some tips that I personally feel like would have helped me a lot if I had known this before going into college. So let's begin. First of all, I'm very excited for sophomore year. Freshman year was pretty interesting. As most of you know, I went from Europe to America, moved there, Colorado, woo, and started college there all on my own for the first time. And it was pretty intense and pretty nerve-wracking, but it worked out pretty well, I think. I made a lot of new friends and I did pretty well with my grades, I feel like. I'm gonna touch upon that later. And just generally, I feel like it was a good year, but there's definitely a few points. Why is it so white? Okay. I'm back. I had to close the curtains because the world was being too bright. But anyway, so things that I wish that I had known my freshman year, or like just tips. I'm gonna start with, like, when you go in, just know that everyone that's going in is just as scared as you are. So if you're feeling like nervous and terrified and you're like, oh my god, like I'm not gonna manage this, I'm not gonna find any building, like I'm going to die, don't sweat it, because everybody else that's in your class and that's starting out is feeling the exact same way. Okay? If they're not, then that's just weird. That's just weird. What I suggest, because that's what I did, I got a map of my campus, and so I was kind of like, the few days before my class started, I kind of made sure I knew where the buildings were, and kind of just marked like, oh, this is building 1, this is building 2, class 3, you know. So I would go around, and I'd be that awkward freshman that's like, excuse me, where's this building? I'm a freshman. And people are just like, it's right in front of you. It's right in front of you. That was beautiful. So there's that. Just kind of make sure you know where everything is beforehand, because you don't want to be running around your first day and not knowing anything and being late and everything. Then I think be open to new experiences. Even if it's small things, like you're gonna be in a dorm room, perhaps, like if you're in there, and you just keep your door open, like get to know your roommate, get to know your suite mate, get to know your neighbors, get to know everyone that there is to get to know them, and just be open to new people and new experiences and new friendships, even if you're introverted like I was, because I was terrified when I went in there. I was like, I'm going to lock myself in my room and hide in a cave with a bowl of soup and never come out. But that didn't work, because it turned out like my suite mates became my best friends, and like I made so many new friends, and I just had to force myself to go out there and be like, no, Nina, no, you're gonna go out and socialize. So I kind of did that. Definitely also with the socializing, with the be open to new experiences, like don't hold back. So like if you're into, for example, Greek life, okay, join it, commit to it, be there 100% and make new friends and try your best, okay? Anyway, besides the whole social aspect of college, I would definitely suggest to not procrastinate, to really try to not procrastinate and go to all your classes, because I was taking macroeconomics, and I was like, oh, like I'm gonna skip class today, like it's cold, I don't feel like it, what? And like I had a recitation for that class too, which is like an extra class, like a study kind of class to the main class, and I was like, nah, I don't need that. And then I didn't know what to do in the quizzes, and I failed it. I failed the class, and I was like, oh crap, this is not high school, this is college, I'm so stupid. So I had to retake it during summer, and then I got a B on it, woohoo! And so, but yeah, that's the lesson we have learned from my wonderful experience, is to not skip classes. Like, just don't do that. No, don't do that. Besides that, I would definitely suggest you try to stay organized, and you just kind of create a system that works for you. like have your books at home and just kind of pack things before classes start, like the night before, or just make a planner or have a whiteboard or like write things on your phone, like whatever works for you. You need to figure that out and get on that, because you just need to be organized, because otherwise you're gonna have 50 billion assignments and it's just gonna be a nightmare. Speaking of assignments, like I said, don't procrastinate. Like I've had major papers that were like 10 pages long and I did them the night before. They were due like 11 a.m. and I started at like 8 p.m. the night before and worked till 5 a.m. and drank like 10 Red Bulls and coffee and was like speaking to the colors, and it was bad. It was really bad. So don't do that. And I ended up not getting a fabulous grade as I had hoped. Like I would have gotten a C instead of a B, or like a C plus instead of like, I don't know, a B plus or an A. Like I could have done so much better if I had just started a week ahead of time, because they don't give this to you like 2 days before it's due. Like they give you 3 weeks, you know what I'm saying? And I waited 3 weeks to start it. I would definitely suggest printing out the syllabus of your class and just kind of knowing what's going on and when, and writing down exams and just being on top of things, you know what I'm saying? And just planning out your daily life. Because I feel like my first semester, I was so excited to be in a new environment and with so many new people that I was like, learning, you know, studying, whatever, like I'll have time for that. And I was concentrating more on the socializing. And then second semester, I was like, oh crap, like I have to get my shit together. And I ended up concentrating way more on the studying and like just cut off everything with socializing. Like I took a break from my sorority. Like I did all these things that I really regretted doing afterwards because I just had to concentrate on learning. So I feel like you need to learn how to balance. Like I can't do that yet. I'm failing horribly at balancing things in my life. But this semester, like this fall semester, sophomore year, I plan to go back to my sorority, and I plan to balance my studying and my socializing and activities and just everything blended. One beautiful experience. That was very poetic. So that's definitely a big part of it. Oh. My mom's got a flat tire. Okay then. So that's definitely something you wanna, you know, be aware of. And then I guess other things is don't do stupid shit. Like don't drink on campus, or you know, just dumb things like that can get you in trouble, because it looks fun and it's like, oh yeah, I'm being so rebellious, I'm drinking in the dorms, woo-hoo. But it's not gonna pay off in the end. Like my friends were drinking in the dorms and I wasn't. I was drinking water because I'm so cool. And they ended up getting caught by the RA on duty, which like wanders around in the middle of the night and checks on you. Like not checks on you, but like kind of creeps around the halls. And so he was like hearing everyone being super loud, like, oh, let's take another shot, which is like super smart to do. But they got caught and they got written up and they have to take this class now, and they're on probation with the university. So if they like mess up again, bye bye. Like there's so much crap that can happen, especially if you're an international student like I am. You cannot afford to do that shit, because they will find you and they'll deport you. Not even kidding. Like it's terrifying. I'm honestly terrified of being deported. Please don't deport me, America, please. But you know, like if you be normal citizen and you abide by the rules, that should not happen. So those are just like a few things. And is there anything else that is coming into my head, because it's all very spontaneous? Jazz hands. Anything else you should take care of? Yes. If you are not doing well in a class, utilize office hours of your teachers, go to study groups, build study groups, find someone in your class that you get along with and be like, yo, let's study together, let's ace this thing. Like, make that time for these things, because if you go to the teacher and be like, yo, I don't understand anything, most teachers, most professors are so chill and they're like, this is awesome. This dude came up to me and she was like, or he was like, yo, I need help. Let me help this person. So if you go into the office hours and you're like, yo, I'm lost. If you're not like saying that at the end of the course when you've like already failed every exam, then they'll be like, seriously. But if you're going after the first exam, for example, the first time you notice you're not doing as hot as you wanted to, you go in and you're like, yo, I need help. They're gonna help you. They're gonna sit down with you and they're gonna be like, okay, let me re-explain this, let me do that, like I suggest this, or go to this office hour, or go to this tutor, like get a tutor, like there's all these different resources on a campus, at a university, that can help you so much. For example, me, I'm dyslexic, hello, so I don't know what like left and right is, or like I'm confused with math, and it's just a time pressure, just horrifying, everything's horrifying. And so my university has disabled students thing where I can go in and be like, yo, I have this and this and this, and they're like, okay, it's fine, here's extra time, here's, you know, I get double time, I get bigger print. They cater to my needs so they can ensure my success, because they're not out to get me and they don't want me to fail. They are there, the university is there to help you and support you in your life. If you're like, nah, I'm just gonna party, like whatever, then it's not gonna go well. But if you utilize everything and you balance everything, it's going to be okay. I think the last point that I would say is just take a deep breath and just enjoy the college experience, because I know that my first year went by so fast, and it scares me because I feel like I haven't done everything that I wanted to do in my first year, and I'm already a sophomore. Like it's freaking me out because I know how fast the semester goes. Like you're 1 second you're starting and the next thing you know you're on winter break and you're basically halfway through your college, and it's just like, what? Make friends, go out, just try to change yourself, because this is a time I feel like that you as a person have the opportunity to find yourself or reinvent yourself, or, you know, just be comfortable with yourself. Like whoever you are, you can be that at a university, because people are not stupid like they are in high school. They're not gonna bully you, make fun of you, judge you. Like you are who you are. So you've got to kind of be true to that and just kind of stick with that and just enjoy the ride, because it's intense. I'll be honest, it's pretty intense. Oh, another one. Oh, it just came to me. Study rooms. I suggest you don't study in your room unless you're like totally concentrated, because personally in my room I was so distracted by my suite mates, by people, by humans, everything. So what really helped me is go into a study room, sit down, get your music, whatever you need, you do you boo, and then just sit down and study for like 50 billion hours if you need to, and just get everything done. Like just go for that. And then another thing, and then I'm done, is a teacher might have a certain way of teaching. Don't be like, no, I don't want to do it your way, I'm doing it my way. Because trust me, there is a reason behind this teacher's method. This one teacher that I had, her method was giving students her notes. Like we had to print them out and then kind of following on the notes we already had that she had on the board, right? And like on the PowerPoint, and we had to like kind of go in and like add some things onto her notes, and it was way more clear. And I was like, nah, like first semester I was like, nah, I'm gonna write my own notes. Huh. I couldn't keep up with the notes. I was missing a lot of notes, graphs, charts, you know, things like that. I couldn't keep up, and it was just a nightmare. I like did really bad. I bombed on my exams, and it was the macroeconomics. Yeah, I know. But yeah, so just kind of follow through on what the teacher tells you to do, professor, whatever, and just kind of do what you're told. So that's all I have for you. I hope that you're excited to start freshman year, and I hope you're looking forward to everything and to the experiences and all that. And if you're going in or anything and you have some questions for me on like what to bring or like what not to do, or like any other concerns or anything, like feel free to comment or message me or whatever. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful to you and you could get some inspiration out of it or some tips, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so if you did like it, give it a thumbs up, comment down below anything you want to comment, and subscribe for more videos because I will be posting more videos. And yeah, so that's it. So goodbye, good night, good morning, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!